Greetings, everyone. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning, Arkansas Zone 8. I am out in my garden. It is January the 19th, 2024. And I just wanted to show you how things are looking out here in the snow. Everything's covered up. Almost. The snow has melted off quite a few things. And look, I'm still finding plants. So I can't wait until the snow melts and all the way off and I see what's alive and what's not alive. But I mean, check that out. The pansies came back out yesterday, froze back up, but the pansies thrived under the snow and the freezing. They did not die. Look at this. Look at that pansy. Y'all, look at that. The pansy has impressed me. Some of my Brussels sprouts. I mean, y'all know where everything is already. Here's some of the greens, the kales. So you all see how everything's looking. Look at the pansy. So I'm just waiting for the snow to melt off some more so I can see what survived and what didn't. But it doesn't look like everything died. I mean, I assumed that some things would probably freeze. But, I mean, look at that broccoli. Kale. Brussels sprouts. So, you know, everything's not looking as bad as I thought. Got to be careful. And here's the other side. Pansies doing it still. Strawberries and things. Look at this. Look at there. That celery, I don't know. I'll see when it when it unthaws. The onions. So if you go back to my last video, you'll see, you know, how everything was before. Those little seedlings I put in, they came out from under the snow and they seem to be all right. Now that is interesting because we already know it's been freezing out here. The lowest temperature we got down here was like 7 degrees or something like that. 7, 8, 9 degrees. Strawberries. Look, the pot in the box that I potted into these bigger pots. Some of this stuff survived. So I can't wait to see. Look at that. Surviving the snow and the freeze. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like after all the snow melts. But you all see what it's looking like now. I think the deal may be gone. But look at that sage. And the trees are doing just fine. The strawberry transplants doing just fine. Jeez. Oh, look at my rapini coming out from under the snow. Yeah. But this is quite hard. It's quite hard. So this is what everything is looking like out here. And all of this was covered in snow. All of it was. Nothing was showing. Nothing was showing. And yesterday, the sun came out a bit, just for a second. But the day before, it had came out a little more. So it has started unthawing then. So here's what some of these look like on the table after coming out from under the snow. Check these out. All of this was covered in snow. Completely covered up. It was all completely covered up. And some of it has come out from under the snow, and it is still doing fine. I am so impressed. Look at the lettuce. Look at the lettuce. I'm so impressed. So impressed. There's my lemon trees. Some more pansies that came out. They came out from under the snow. Oh, those ice crystals on there are just gorgeous, isn't it? Check that out. Nice. Isn't that sweet? This is what we're looking like out here. Part of the street is still frozen over, you know. But the parking box that I put in here coming out. So if any of this melts off, then you're gonna see what a lot of these plants still look like. So if this turns out well, then I know everybody can sow food in the winter. I know it. If these plants survive, then it would be a good example to us all, what would grow in freezing temperatures and what can survive freezing temperatures. So this will be a learning curve for everyone. Whether the seedlings will survive, they looking pretty good. They looking pretty good, y'all. You know, that's ice right there. That's ice. These were completely covered up with snow. Ice. You know, if these survive, you know, my whole thought process about gardening would completely change if these seedlings, even if it's a majority of them, even if it's just a few of them, if they survive. It's going to completely change my whole process about winter gardening and my mental thought process about winter gardening. But as of right now, I am impressed with what I see, because I thought for sure the garden was going, because that cold, it was cold. It was really, really cold. It was cold. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll do another video once the snow starts unthawing. All right, everyone. Y'all have a great one. Thank you all again. Stay warm. Stay healthy.